Hey friends, it is a super late night, but I could not let another day pass by without going live on my main page. I felt bad, and so Sarah wants a little bit more. Hey Kurt, congratulations on your big news article. All right, so if this is your first live cast with me, normally I don't do these this late, but it's been a while and I wanted to say hi. So I'm Natasha Hazlett, and I help entrepreneurs from around the world to get the clarity, confidence, and strategies they need to boost their income and level of influence in the world without working longer hours. And it's been one heck of a week. So y'all saw me doing a bunch of videos before, and then you could probably guess that the challenge started and boom, Natasha went like radio silent when it came to my page for live videos. And the reason is that all of my energy has been like 100% into this challenge, but I love y'all and I wanted to come back because some of y'all, I don't know why, but you're not in my challenge. No, I'm just kidding. Sometimes it's not the right timing for people. So anyways, I just wanted to come here with a little, just a little tidbit. And it's actually something that I talked about today on challenge day 3 of the 21-day Unstoppable Influence Challenge. And I was talking a little bit about the concept of our comfort zone and how, and the concept of finding and fulfilling our purpose. And, you know, one of the biggest challenges I think we face, and I'm not going to just say this is just a woman thing, but I think that women are especially susceptible to this as mothers, as the women of the household, running the household, and, you know, a lot of us are working moms, and we have all these different roles, and so we get so busy that we don't really take time for ourselves. And as a result, we end up really not listening to our source, to God. And when we disconnect in that way, we aren't able to really decipher what is our purpose, what is our calling, or if you know what your calling is, what it is that you're supposed to do next. Because we're so in the day-to-day grind. And so what we were also talking about is the fact that, you know, if you believe in the concept that you have a purpose and that you're here on purpose, you have to know that finding and fulfilling that calling is going to require you to step outside of your comfort zone. And there are far too many people that are just permanently, their feet are permanently cemented inside their comfort zone. And as a result, they're not living up to their God-given potential. They're not doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. And when you do that, you start living life by default. And when you start living life by default for too long, you'll start to feel uninspired. You may sink into depression. You may feel very bored and you're like, what is going on and how the hell did I get here? So this is where I have been encouraging the people in my group, and I've given them very specific exercises to step outside their comfort zone. And yes, Carla, you're right. I started this video 2 minutes before my curfew, and then I'm going to finish it, then I'm back on my curfew. So I just want to encourage y'all in this super short video to consider this week stepping outside your comfort zone and seeing what happens. A lot of people are like, well, how do you know if it's outside of your comfort zone? Well, generally, the way that I tell is if I feel like I'm going to puke. And there's not been a week in so long that has gone by where I haven't done something that has scared the you-know-what out of me and made me want to puke. In fact, I am going to be signing a contract tomorrow for our Unstoppable Influence Summit 2018. Signing myself up for a really big room that I am intending to fill with hundreds of unstoppable influencers. And that is scary. But I'm going to do it anyway because I know that I have never been disappointed when I stepped outside of my comfort zone. That is where the whole growth game ends up happening. That's where it happens. The growth game is never going to happen inside your comfort zone. That is just the reality. It is not ever going to happen inside your comfort zone. So if you are like, I want to grow, I want to do, I want to be a better person, I want to grow into the best version of myself, well then you know what, friend? You're going to start seeking out opportunities to step outside your comfort zone. That is where all the magic happens. That is where all the growth happens. And I have literally, I give a talk that I've given probably about 10 times now. It's called Living Life by Design. And I tell people in that talk that I have never been disappointed stepping outside of my comfort zone. Never, never, never. Doesn't mean that I always get what I want. Doesn't mean I always hit my goal stepping outside of my comfort zone, but I always learn something that makes me a better person, a wiser person, a stronger person. So you want a little tidbit, you want a little nugget, even if you're not part of the Unstoppable Influence 21-day challenge, which you should be, by the way. More on that in just a second. You should try over the next 7 days doing one thing that is totally outside of your comfort zone and then see what happens. See how you feel. See what you learn, because I promise you it's impossible for you to step outside of your comfort zone and do the thing that you're scared to do and not have a great result at the end. Just not possible. So with that said, I have to tell you that the challenge, I don't think I ever really gave y'all an update on what happened with this challenge. So let me tell you, because y'all have been coming along with me for the journey from the moment, actually March 6th of 2017, when the phrase Unstoppable Influence was placed on my heart. And a lot has happened in less than a year. I cannot even believe it's been less than a year. So since that time, wrote the book in 22 days and then had an idea for this challenge that I was going to do, a 21-day challenge. And I was hoping outside of my comfort zone number, it'd be 100 unstoppable influencers coming for 21 days of transformational goodness. That was my goal. And that was a big stretch for me, because even though I knew that this phrase Unstoppable Influence would resonate with the right people, like rational lawyer Natasha was like, I don't know. This is kind of a new concept. It's, I don't know if people are going to resonate with it. Y'all, 2.5 weeks later, we are here and we are 450 people strong in the Unstoppable Influence February challenge. And it became very clear that this was a message that people needed. This was a challenge that people needed. They needed 21 days to become the fearless influencer that they were meant to be. And so we decided, and this was an intense decision with Rich and myself, we decided we want to serve more people. Now, I didn't take that decision lightly, because I'm going to tell you, you might see some bags under my eyes. This enormous growth that I didn't know was going to happen has definitely provided me with lots of amazing learning lessons, especially as we are like shipping out books. I've got like 400 more books on the way, because I wasn't prepared for the flood. I'll be honest with you. So, but we decided, you know what? We're going to do this again. And so we have opened up a March group, and people are already in this group. It starts on March 11th. So if you missed out on the February one, I'm not going to be promoting this a ton on my page like I did the February one, but I'm giving you an invitation. If you missed out, on the February challenge. February wasn't a good month for you, then come join us. We start on March 11th for the 21-day challenge. I've had tons of people private messaging me going, Tasha, I'm seeing all these people with your book. I want your book. If you want my book, you jump in the challenge. That's the rule, because otherwise it's not going to be available until April on Amazon, and you don't want to wait. I cannot even believe the number of people that are like, read this book in like 2 days. It's like wild, and it's amazing, and it makes me feel so good. So I want you to be able to join us and experience 21 days of transformational goodness. So you can go to unstoppableinfluence.com/challenge. If you have a friend that's doing it, or they share this post with you or this video with you, make sure you check and see if they have a referral link, because we have a little promotion that's going on. If you refer 3, you get your challenge entry fee back, which means you get this awesome sauce and 21 days of transformational goodness for free. So we already have tons of people in the February group that have already earned their challenge entry back, which is pretty freaking cool. So that is a scoop. I did want to let you know, if you missed out, you do have the ability to get in March. And some of y'all are like, oh, I'm going to be on spring break. Look, this is the perfect time while you're on break to pop on to these little lives that I do every single day for 21 days. We have the recordings in the back office. You have a little bitty assignment that you're going to be asked to do for probably 12 to 14 of the 21 days. And it's awesome. And so I'm really excited to welcome all the new folks that are coming into the March challenge. And regardless of whether you join the challenge or not, I really hope that you are going to do one thing over the next 7 days that is a step outside of your comfort zone, and that you see what happens as a result. So thanks for watching, and I promise, I'll be back with more lives. We're just trying to get everyone situated in this group and rocking and rolling. And I love seeing your faces on this, and your hearts and your loves. I appreciate all of your support. You're amazing. And if you know of someone that could benefit from stepping outside of their comfort zone, and they maybe need this little swift kick to quit living their life by default, and they're ready to step into the person that God created them to be, then share this video. All you have to do is like tag them, or you can share this on your page. And if you are a member of one of our challenge groups in February or March, use your referral link, and make sure that your friends are going through that link so that you can get credit, because I want to give you your entry feedback. So there we go. That's what I've got. Love y'all. Have a good night, and I will see you in another live. Bye.